So when President Cyril Ramaphosa announced the country's response to the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020, restrictions were expected to last at least 21 days. Remember that time? Well, this turned into weeks and then months and then years.
Yep, the 26th of March marks 2 years since the first lockdown. At first, it was dismissed as nothing more than a bad flu. COVID-19 has since become a global pandemic. The virus wreaked havoc, crippling economies, isolating people and closed borders. Here's a look back at a time in history we won't easily forget.
It all began with lockdown level 5.
The public is encouraged to stay at home other than for essential personal movement, doing essential work and work in sectors that are under controlled opening.
The pandemic captured the world, and 2 years on, there's still no end in sight. Everyday activities we deemed as normal came to a sudden halt. All activity stopped. Our cities and streets resembled ghost towns. The nation was gripped by the latest facts and figures. Infections grew and hospitalizations increased. So did deaths. Our health workers were overworked, lacking the necessary protective equipment, getting infected, some losing their lives. We salute these heroes. You see, coronavirus wasn't just a myth. At some point, you either got infected or someone you knew did. And this became part of our everyday lives.
Our borders will remain closed to international travel, except for the repatriation of South African nationals and foreign citizens. No travel will be allowed between provinces, except for the transportation of goods and exceptional circumstances such as funerals.
The virus wasn't just affecting the country's health, it was battering the economy. Livelihoods suffered, with some businesses being shut down. You couldn't enjoy your favorite beverages. Alcohol sales were on and off and on again. And others couldn't enjoy their regular smokes. All these were banned. The vaccine finally arrives. Health workers, the elderly and those living with comorbidities were first in line. Disruptions to schooling became the order of the day. Amidst the heartbreak and fear, corruption reared its ugly head. Investigations into these activities continues. At the moment, things seem pretty normal. Or are they? The country is on adjusted alert level 1. We have the freedom to remove our masks outdoors. More of us can attend sports events. Industries are picking up. Infections are not as bad as before. And while we look forward to enjoying the newfound freedoms, we remember nearly 100,000 people who have died during this pandemic. To date, over 3.7 million South Africans have been infected. Gcina Mvana, Johannesburg.